Okay, I want to show you a photo of my next guest, Breanna, and her 3 children. You see, Breanna admits the smile on her face actually, was hiding a mountain of pain. Because at the time, Breanna's boyfriend of 6 years, Norman, was not only cheating on her, but he was also denying 2 out of the 3 sons that she has. Now, Breanna swears she's never even thought about being unfaithful, but that hasn't stopped Norman from claiming her 2 children belong, once again, to the Milkman. Watch.
Hey, let me be perfectly clear. I love Breanna's 2 sons, Robert and Romeo. But I got doubts about being a father, and this is all Breanna's fault. For the past 6 years, it ain't never been just me and Breanna. It's been me, Breanna, and the Milkman. And she think I'm stupid or something. Breanna been creeping around for years. She's shady. I learned to trust the fact that I can't trust Breanna. Don't ask me if I've been there for the kids, because I have. Don't ask me if I love these boys, because I do. This all comes down to the fact that Breanna can't keep her legs closed. I pray that Robert and Romeo are my sons, because I love them boys forever. But if I find out that I'm not the father, then Breanna can go find another man to milk, because I'm done.
So we've given 2-year-old Robert and 11-month-old Romeo paternity tests. We're going to reveal those results in a bit. So, what do you think about what your man just talked about?
When I had my first son, Norman did this to me. He would say that my oldest son was the milkman's baby, but guess what, Maury? I'm lactose intolerant. The only milkman I've been with is Norman.
So, in fact, that oldest child, you had a DNA test for, didn't you?
And it came back 9.999%. And Maury, they all look alike.
You think they look alike?
They look alike, yes. All of them look alike, and they all act alike.
Meanwhile, everybody ought to know this. He's 14 years older than you.
I knew his niece. He came down here from Columbus, Maury, and he decided that he was never going back to Columbus, that he wanted to stay.
Jamaica, she just lying. So she just up here trying to, perpetrate a fraud. It ain't like, I'm trying to deny the fact.
Shut up, Norman. I'm sick of your ass.
And it's not the fact that I'm trying to deny that the boys might be mine, but I'm also aware of the possibility they might not. She acting like she came here and we just but a
Norman,
monogamous.
Norman, Breanna says you flipped the script. You accuse her of cheating when Breanna, he's the one who cheated on you, right?
That's right, Maury. I never cheated on him. I love Norman so much that I don't have to cheat on him.
Maury, that's fraudulent. That's a perpetration of a fraud, matter of fact. Maury, listen, we ain't never been exclusively together. If we had been exclusively together, we wouldn't even be here. Don't no man want to.
I gave you 6 years of my life, Norman, and every time you didn't want to be exclusive. We make up, we break up, and then we have a baby, Norman.
We make up, we break up, and then we have a baby. Now listen, Maury, listen to that right there.
She insists she's been faithful to you. But you admit that you haven't been faithful to her.
I'm not the liar you are, so strap me to one.
Just sit around and be faithful to some girl who ain't never been with me. We ain't never consistently been together for more than a month.
Why make me take a DNA test for Norman, Maury, when I never cheated on you?
Can I get a chance to speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maury, listen.
Yeah.
She leaves. She goes to her mom's house. She's gone for days and days at a time. Then she come back. And then,
why, Norman? Why do I leave? Why would I want to keep hearing you call my child the milkman's babies? Where would I want to? Why would I want to keep hearing that?
Brianna, what was going on around the time you got pregnant with Robert? Why does he
Maury,
think that?
When I was pregnant with Robert,
right?
Norman was with somebody else. He had a whole nother girl, and I was pregnant with Robert, and I got pregnant before I left him.
If you all weren't together when you got pregnant with Robert, why would you get pregnant again with Romeo?
Maury, it's a pattern. This is what happens. He'll call them the milkman's babies. I get upset and I leave, and then I come back, and then I get pregnant again, Maury.
Then you get pregnant again. So Maury, Maury, my question is it the milkman? Is it the meat man? Is it the cable man? Or is it me?
You're all that. They're your babies.
I want to show you a picture. Breanna, you sent us this picture that you say proves...
Look at them. You can clearly see that they got the same mean mug. They got the same face, Maury. I don't even know why he would even try to ever say that baby
So
wasn't his.
they both look mean right there.
Look how mean they look. They're both mean and nasty. Both of them.
Norman, before we even talk about anything about the kids, how would you describe your relationship with Breanna?
Maury, our relationship been on again, off again. It's hard to even say like we had a relationship. It's more of a situationship.
Are you
know what
kidding
I mean?
me?
So,
I gave you 6 years, 3
you already
kids.
had your chance. You had your chance to talk.
But here's the thing, Norman. Her view of your relationship is completely different than your view. She says she has never, ever, ever cheated on you, and you admit, hey, this is not an exclusive relationship.
And it's never been. And that's why, like, she can't even say that. That's why I started off like it's a fabrication of a lie, perpetration of a fraud.
It's not exclusive because you're cheating on.
Listen,
you're the cheater, not me.
Listen, there would never be. We wouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? There would never be no question. Breanna been in question since the very beginning of our relationship, and I say relationship loosely, because there's never been no faithfulness in a relationship. You got faithfulness, you got trust. We ain't never had these things. It ain't never been nothing like that.
How about right now? Are you seeing her?
Why haven't we? Because of you, Norman.
Are you seeing her now?
I am seeing her. It's always been the same. Breanna may say tomorrow, like, you know what, I'm tired of all this. I'm going to my mom's.
Stop denying my
Forget
kids,
you,
Norman.
I'm done.
Stop saying we're not
I ain't
together.
doing this
We
no
are.
more. She keep cutting me off. Am I ever going to be allowed to talk?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I mean, I'm not here to deny the fact that I may be Robert and Romeo's father. I'm just here to say, like, that you can't say for 100% sure because we've never been in a monogamous relationship.
So in other words, what you're saying is, because you don't consider this an exclusive relationship, you need
Right.
DNA tests on every kid you have.
That's what I'm saying. I love those boys.
Yeah, when you was in my bed, it was exclusive,
Can I
Norman.
speak for 1 second, Maury?
Yeah.
I love those boys. I've been in those boys' lives from day one. I take care of them.
Do you treat these two differently than you treat your oldest?
No differently. At the end of the day, these boys will still be my boys' little brothers.
Stop
I
calling
love
them the
them
milkman's baby if you
regardless.
love him. Stop
You know
it.
what I mean?
Maybe we can agree on this. Is he a good father?
Indeed, he is, but he
Come on
needs to
now.
stop calling them babies the milkman's father.
I'm not calling them babies the milkman father. What I'm saying is you might have been messing with the milkman, the meat man,
And you are the
water
milkman.
man,
You're the only
gas
milkman I've
man.
been messing with,
Have
Norman.
you ever been?
Norman,
Have you ever been
don't you
faithful
think-
this whole time? Actually, that's the
And
question.
you're the meat
Maury.
man.
The
Norman,
question is,
Norman,
yes, sir.
Aren't you
Yes, sir.
putting her through a lot of pain?
I mean, how can you say that? I mean, what about me? Like, you know how hard it was to, like, you got a baby in question, but still I went to every appointment. I took her to the doctor's
You wasn't
office.
even there when
it got
Robert was
around-
born. I had to do it by myself.
Can you stop her,
know how
Maury?
bad that
Can you
hurt me?
stop her, Maury?
Okay.
I went to every appointment. So when it comes around to the next boy, like, you know what I mean? That hurts a little bit. Like, I don't know. I don't want to set myself up. We still in question again. So I'm going
Maury,
back and
why are
forth
you
again,
listening
so
to
I
his
backed up
lies?
a
He
little
didn't even
bit.
come to none of Robert's appointments. He
I
wasn't
took you
even there when he was
Did I
born. He
talk
came
you off,
after the
though?
fact.
But did I take you? though?
But I do want to congratulate you, Norman, at least being a good father to all of these kids. That's most important to me. Here
I
we
love
go.
those boys, Maury. I love every last one of them.
In the case of the little one, 11-month-old Romeo, Norman, you are the father.
Yes, told you.
In the case of 2-year-old Robert, Norman, you are the father.
Told you. Told you. Milkman what?
My
Milkman
boys.
what, Norman?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Brianna,
What about the new one, Maury?
a
She
new-
got one in there right now.
you got to
She
be
got a
kidding.
baby right now. Now, she tried to come on here about dude in a
Yes,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
pregnant
Norman.
again, Maury.
Norman,
It's that one. I never said
Norman,
the milkman about
are you
Robert
trying to
and
tell me?
Listen,
You trying to tell me she's pregnant now and you're doubting that baby?
Yes,
that's
he's calling it the
one.
milkman's baby,
She tried
Norman.
to put, and that's
or
where
Maury.
the milkman came from. Not about Robert and Romeo. I love those boys with all my heart and my soul. I can look at them my own self.
You are not the father.